Yes.
When I retire, I'm gonna build and put me on the side of the road.
I got it.
Well.
All right, Judge, we're recording.
Before you go, it can.
Oh, what Lynn said, man, on your own save. After you lend some money, so I want you to build.
They didn't say on the other day. Oh, they didn't. I didn't say that on Sunday the other day.
Well, I'll just say.
Up for the public hearing. Do we have any requests? So I'll be closing that. We don't have any requests. And number one is deliberate and consider action on the following items. Discuss an appropriate approved bid for the purchase of 45 used combo commodes from Newton County Enterprise Facility, as former of the Villal Prison Unit. Ms. Sherry?
Okay, we ran this, in the paper for 2 weeks and we received one bid. LaSalle Corrections, for a bid of $45,000. And that's for 45 used correctional toilet combos.
Yep.
As is.
$1,000 pop then.
Would y'all like to approve those bids? That bid? We didn't receive any other bids.
No, so this was the only one.
I like a reasonable bid, huh? It sounds like a good bid to me.
You make that motion?
I make that motion.
Second.
I think.
Motion been made, Mr. Benson, second, Mr. Private. We approve that bid for $45,000 for 45 used combo commodes out of the facility, the prison facility. Any discussion? Not all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Same sign opposed. Here none passed. To add two county vehicles from precinct 1 to the auction express. Is that yours, Mr.?
Yes. Told Mr. Farmer I give him them 2 trucks for that one I got out of the pen. You know, to bid them off, 'cause they on the last leg.
That was a flatbed.
No, they 2 half tons. One was Cynthia's old truck. That's how old it is. old Chevrolet. 16 model.
So what did you say? Those two trucks were one you got out of the pen.
Well, I got one I'm trying to get from Mr. Font.
Is
Absolutely.
somebody out there in
It
the,
was out there.
okay, it's gone now.
We took it off of the auction list and give it to Commissioner Benson.
And I've got the VIN numbers for Commissioner Benson.
So we just need to get that title
Yeah.
on it back.
Yeah, you just need to make that adjustment to where that vehicle went. Your motion?
I'll make that motion.
Motion been made by Mr. Palmer and second Mr. White. We approve the two surplus vehicles from precinct one to be added onto the auctioneer express, in our auction coming up. Any discussion? Not all in favor, say aye. Same sign opposed, here none passed. Number three, discuss and appropriate approve to go out for bid to relocate the single mode fiber from appraisal district to the tax office. That's that unit that's been in question several times that we need to get out of. So it has to be bidded out to do that. And I think it's gonna be, I would think it's gonna be somewhere in the neighborhood of $7,500, but that unit, I don't think should be in there. But if y'all don't want to take no action on it, because Shannon was supposed to be here to actually talk about it a little bit, and he's not here. So if y'all want to table that, it'd be fine too.
And I'm here online, Judge, if y'all have any
Oh, okay.
questions.
I'm sorry, Shannon, you got anything to add to that?
We got a bid for that in April. The amount was $9,285. Since then,
But,
we
we
have
don't know what
done, sorry, go ahead. So for that $9,285, we have since done some of that work, in the past few weeks, upgrading, switches and so forth. So that price should have gone down, hopefully, since then. So once we rebid, hopefully again, it may be around the $7,500, maybe even $5,000 range. There are 3 switches that are old, over 20 years old, that need to be taken out of place, but we have to keep them in the network because of this fiber going from single mode to multi-mode that are being hopped around from the tax office, the appraisal office, and the library that's keeping that online over there. And if anything happens to any one of those old switches, the tax office and the county clerk's office go down. And there's no replacing those ports. So for security, reliability, all of those things, it's a kind of a risk factor.
So we just need to do that.
So you would suggest removing that switch from the CAD office, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And we're gonna try to convert it over by doing this fiber. We're gonna convert it over, put an adapter in the tax office, and do away with those 3 switches altogether. We won't need them once we convert that fiber over.
Okay. So she won't be connected for the county for any reason? Is that right?
Correct. But right now, even
Or
if
she
she
can
loses
connect it now.
power, even right now, if she loses power in her building, it knocks us out the tax office and the county clerk.
I see. All right. What would y'all like to do about that? This is just going out for bid. There's no obligating any money or whatsoever. It's just to find out how much it costs us to relocate that.
I'll make that motion.
Second motion. We can go out for bids.
Motion been made, properly and second, Mr. White, that we go out for bid to relocate the single mode fiber from appraisal district to the tax office. Is any discussion? Not all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Same sign opposed. Here's none passed. Thank you, Shannon. Number four,
Thank you all.
discussion approved to go out for bid for contractor to remodel the metal freestanding building approximately 60 by 98 at the prison facility, and that's for several new offices out there. Bid to see how much that would cost.
Make that motion.
Second.
Second.
Motion been made, Mr. White, and second, Mr. Palmer, that we go out for bid for the contractor to remodel the metal freestanding building at the prison unit for, several, offices for the county. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Same sign opposed. Here none passed.
Second.
Motion been made, Mr. White, and second, Mr. Benson, we adjourn at 11 minutes after 10. Thank y'all.